Hello everybody and welcome back to Pravus Gaming and more Hearts of Iron 4, playing as the German Empire in the Kaiserreich mod. Alright, let's see if we can finish off Carlist Spain. That would be nice. We're so close to getting their capital. And I think that's all it's going to take in order to finish them off. I think. Just one more province right here. There we go. Good progress. Good progress. Okay. Keep pushing this way. The fall of Oh, we got it. Nice. Reports from the city confirm that the Carlist temporary capital has been captured by the advancing Spanish troops after skirmishes in the hilly countryside. Nice. Can they hope to come back from this? I'm going to go with a no, although it looks like they have switched over their capital here. So you know what? Cancel your front line. I'm going to rearrange over here instead, and then we're going to make a push over to Galicia. That seems reasonable enough. All right, redeploy, guys. Redeploy. We're going to be fine. Whoop, they got their cap. Never mind. Crap. Nope, nope, nope. Come here, come here, come here. Grab it. We needed to end this war. Thank you. Nope, stay here. Just stay here for a minute. It's fine, it's fine. Just stay. Wait until their militia get in position. Unser Kampf. A publishing house today announced its intentions to release a new series of books devoted to individual German soldier stories. Oh, that's kind of cool. Notable examples include the diary of Sergeant Adolf Hitler, a signalman who, amongst other distinctions, was awarded no less than 2 Iron Crosses for his valor on the Western and Eastern fronts. The diaries provide a unique and fiery insight into the nature of the bitter ideological struggle. What better way to reaffirm the values and continuing glory of the Reich in these troubled times? A good read. Oh, BKB. Apparently, we're reading an alternate history version of Mein Kampf. That is interesting. That is very interesting. Not gonna lie. Huh. Okay. Well, great. Why not? Oh boy. Okay. The Sultanate of... it's finally begun. The Sultanate of Egypt has declared war on the Ottoman Empire. Which, interestingly enough, by the way, they are called the Axis. For some reason. Not too sure why they get that name instead of something better, but there you go. The Eastern Syndicalist Union is its own faction over here in the Philippines? Well, that's interesting. Huh. Okay, anyway, moving on. Sorry. Looks like Mitteleuropa's doing fine. So yeah, the Ottomans are probably not going to be that long for this world, but we'll see what happens. Let's keep pushing over to Galicia. Improved infantry equipment is done. Any industry we need to do. We're working on the research time. We don't need this. I could go for better construction speed or production output. I have a 50% reduction, but I could wait on that since we're still half a year ahead of time. And I think we're going to have to wait. Okay, can't do anything with land doctrine. 1938. 1938. It's a little awkward. Let's go for the signal company, because I might want to have better reinforcement value. Make it a lot easier to fight the French. The Ottoman Axis War. For a long time, the Ottomans have ruled over the Levant and its Arab population. For many of them, this was an outrage, and the Entente capitalized on this during the Weltkrieg to spark a revolt that crippled the Ottomans' war efforts. Albeit unsuccessful in the long run, this planted the seeds for future unrest. The foundation of the Axis in 1936 seemed like a challenge to the Ottoman Empire. And indeed, today this confrontation came to an end as Egypt announced the entry in the war of the entire alliance against the Ottomans. In response, Arabs in all major cities in the Levant rose in revolt, with equipment that many speculate has been provided by these states that are now crossing the border into Ottoman territory. A new challenge for the crumbling empire. Germany and the Italian Federation. These guys right here. Authoritarian Dems led by Stephen X. Okay. With a Catholic as our new Reichskanzler, I cannot pronounce a lick of this, I'm sorry. We can embark on a new relation with the Italian Federation and the Catholic world in general. Really? We have a Catholic? Is that shown to us anywhere? I'm curious about that, actually. Head of government, blah, blah, blah. Okay, apparently, apparently we can have better relations with the Catholics. A cordial relation, announce our support for the Pope, so they really like me, or support the Catholic Church and invest more in the Catholic-dominated regions of the Kaiserreich. Oh, we lose some political power, but we get some free civilian factories. I like that. 70 political power for 4 factories seems reasonable enough. Do it. Okay, we're a little bit in the negative, but I don't think it's going to be enough to ruin our stability, and even then I didn't invest anything in it, so we'll be okay there. All right, extra research funding. Done. Nice. What should we do next? We have a 5th research slot. Don't care about any of that. Doctrines, new planes, new ships. Can't do anything with land doctrines still, because that's slow as molasses. Military police, I don't think I care as much about that. We don't need anything here. So yeah, I think we're going to go for some air doctrine. Now, what should we go for here? Because we have strategic destruction, battlefield support, and operational integrity. And it may matter which one we choose because of this. Battlefield support and strategic destruction are both good. But I don't think operational integrity makes a lot of sense. So no to that one. Fighter detection. I like battlefield support a lot. Does tend to mean that you use your air force in order to help make your land troops better. Alternatively, something to help destroy their factories and so on. Hinder the war machine. Bombers, basically. I think we go for battlefield support if I'm gonna do that. Don't think we need heavy fighters. Of course, we could also go for naval. Now, what are my options as far as that? I'm looking for fleet in being doctrines and base strike doctrines. Okay. Fleet in being and base strikes, so not trade interdiction. A strong fleet focused around battleships means that we are a force to be reckoned with. Against stronger naval opponents, we can focus on tying up their fleet, or with a strong focus on carriers. So carriers, submarines, or battleships. Between all of those, I think battleships. So we could get started working on some of these. And maybe we should, because we know doctrines take forever. Let's go ahead and get started on that. Alright, so do we want to do anything over here? New weapons? No. Artillery research would be good by 1939. That would take 70 days. We got time on this. Another research bonus for industry. Let's instead go for a currency for Middle Europa. We're going to go for a factory output boost. Whoop! And the Kingdom of Spain has won! Nice! Alright, volunteers get to come home. We're done over there. Uh-oh. The American Union State appears to be losing here. Ooh, that's not good. The syndicates of America might very well get involved in a war against France. Well, that, it turns out, is a losing horse to bet on. Not a fan of that, but okay. End of the Spanish Civil War. Political power and army experience. And they remove the national spirit of German assistance. The Spanish Civil War is finally over, and it seems that the Kingdom of Spain has emerged triumphant. Much of the countryside lies in ruins, and order has not completely been restored. But the Spanish government announced that the anarchist and syndicalist threats had finally been dealt with and would be unlikely to rise again anytime soon. This is a triumph for King Alfonso XIII, though the king is unlikely to know of it, having fallen into a coma shortly before the Civil War broke out. Really? And you've got 10% national unity. Gosh, I could practically sneeze and you'd fall over into a million pieces. That's not good for that nation, but okay. Alright, so we're still lacking a little bit of oil, and pretty soon I think Romania is going to stop delivering to me. Which would be a bit of a problem, but okay. Alright. So, volunteers are on the way home. I see a bit of Russians developing over here, which is concerning, but I'm not sure what I can do about this, to be honest. I really hope that the Russian Empire doesn't decide to do anything to me, because I really need to be ready to go to war against France. I don't think I could fight France and Russia at the same time. That's a little bit much. Are you guys considered allies? Known units, 38 divisions. It's certainly acting like they're still allies, even though they're not part of Middle Europa. What's our relationship with Spain? Volunteers. Oh, I think that once that expires, that's going to be gone. You know what would be cool is if we could start inviting people into Middle Europa, like the Italian Federation. That'd be nice. Oh, Mexico declared war on California. The Romanians have nationalized the oil fields. After their defeat, we were promised control. This looks like a copy and paste, yet he does dare to stop the oil shipments. Okay, so we lose some political power, and we hate the Iron Guard. Okay. Reasonable enough, I suppose. What's this? Unfulfilled. Yeah, let's go ahead and stop getting anything from you. You're not helpful. Mexico, we'll try getting some oil from you instead. And you know what? We're going to go ahead and increase this. We'll use up a civilian factory just to make sure we have maximum productivity. We're starting to work on some extra military factories here, apparently. Why did I not finish the radio first? I don't know. Sorry, not radio. Radar. Volunteer forces have returned. Good. You guys are going to set up a front line against these guys. Seems reasonable enough. And it looks like Ukraine is actually working on that too. Did you get your, No? Huh. I thought he was going for a, some sort of declaration of war, but it appears he decided not to follow through on that for some reason. Which is fine, don't get me wrong, I'm okay with that. What are we missing here, by the way? Artillery. Of course we are. And support equipment. Of course we are. Alright, so as far as production is concerned, everything has to go toward artillery. Let's get a little bit more of the support equipment. We are producing 15 artillery a day. That's something. Cyprus and the Ottomans have ended their hostilities. Is Cyprus free? They are indeed free. Okay. Bulgaria is getting beaten up by Serbia right now. Don't think they're going to last. And we are producing a couple of tanks a day. It's not a lot, but it's something. Do I still have an airfield over here? Or airships? By airships, I mean airplanes, of course. Indeed I do. Let's delete this air wing, if I can. Yes, disband. There we go. No air wings over there, thank you. All right. So we have a few troops protecting this area. Not sure if I need it all over here, to be honest. We have a fleet. Might be okay. I don't know, I'm debating whether or not it's better to bring those guys back home. But I guess for the time being, we'll avoid it. The Socialist Republic of Italy is a part of the Third International, by the way. So there is another nation. So 4 European powers that we'd have to fight. Not ideal. Not ideal at all. Portugal's part of the Entente. Kind of thinking that maybe I should have attacked, Ireland and Mitteleuropa. The Irish government has approached us asking to join our alliance. Doing so would give us both a base and a loyal ally next to Britain. I mean, I think yes. Of course. Jawol. What does that mean? Political power, and we get a new member of Mitteleuropa. Oh, that's going to scare the British a little bit. They may not take kindly to that in the end. They really may not. But if we can get a good naval presence over here to defend Ireland, this could be a really advantageous staging ground to attack Scotland and push down from the north while we bombard from the south. I like that idea quite a bit, actually. Let's go ahead and set up our air wings over here. Interwar fighters, I guess all of these will have to do. We're looking for air superiority over this region. If we go to war with Third International, I want to take out the Netherlands as quickly as possible. Integralist Brazil declares war on proper Brazil. Are these syndicalists? No, national populists. Interesting. Could modify the governments. Okay, what should we go for? Export focus go to free trade. More markets go to more resources go to market, but right now we have kind of an abundance of resources that we're not exporting, and we kind of should be. I think we want to go to free trade for a bit, and I'm going to do exactly that. Hopefully that results in a lot more going out, so I can get more middle... yes, it did, in fact. A lot more rubber is being sold off, a lot more steel. Oh, good. Oh, excellent. Now we have a heck of a lot more civilian factories that we can use to construct things. Yeah, free trade, man. It's good. The Blue Lotus, the newest comic of Remy, or Herge, I don't know, takes place in the Qing Empire where the reporter Tintin, oh, it's Tintin, oh, hi, is sent to dismantle drug trafficking. It is known that Herge was helped in his work by a young student from the legation city of Shanghai named Zhang, I don't know, who came to Flanders, Wallonia to study fine arts. The expertise of Zhang led to a striking and realistic representation of Chinese society and contributed greatly to the enormous success of the book in Mitteleuropa and China. The book criticizes the weakness and the corruption of the Qing government, as well as the Japanese presence in Manchuria, and is, as such, banned in both of these countries. Fortunately, the Kaiserreich allows free speech, and it would be a shame to miss this work of art. So exciting! Free political power. Nifty. I'm sure I can use that for something. All right, we're actually starting to get enough artillery together for some of these divisions. Just missing out on some support equipment, but more would be nice. How are we doing as far as tanks? Still got another 100 or so to go. Lots of motorized. Can I start adding in some field hospitals now? We'll be involved in that. We need some more support equipment, of course. But we have enough motorized that we could start doing that. We need some more manpower, too. Let's go ahead and make that commitment. We're adding in the field hospitals. Yeah, it's going to slow these guys down a little bit until we can get some more support equipment. But still, it's progress. It's progress. I like it. We'll add another line of support equipment. Delay is finally freaking done. Holy crap, that took forever. Elastic defense, organization, max speed, reinforcement rate. Let's get started on it, because we know it's going to take forever. Free civilian factories. More military, please. Get some over here in the 70% regions. Couple of those. Couple here and here. That all seems reasonable enough. Okay, just military factories. All I'm looking to do is start out producing the French. At least for the time being. Should be all right. Okay, did we actually get a national focus option for dealing with Romania now? Looking for something about no oil. We still have oil shipments from Romania, it says. Huh. I thought we lost this. But for some reason, it appears they are still sending me oil. So I won't have the national focus options to deal with them. Okay. Bulgaria is losing. Big time. Hey, support equipment. Thank you. Very good timing on that. One currency for Mitteleuropa, Sedentag, and some new support equipment. Good. Okay. Okay. So with that done, when can we do these? We need the final reform. Daily political power for Europa Prat, I don't know, or Europa Commission. They're exclusive to each other, but that's interesting. Factory output or political power gain. It's not a lot of political power gain. This is probably better, right? I'm not sure. This looks, I don't know. Deepen ties to Poland. Ah. The German diplomatic mission. That could be kind of fun. Wouldn't mind being able to do that. All right, so once we get these, it looks like it's going to offer a lot of new options for us. We could try to reclaim Gibraltar. We could have the Kaiserreich help Austria out of its misery. Don't know what that does. No, wait, they're exclusive to each other. It doesn't do anything yet. Huh. European exchange program, presumably for some better tech, grain and steel. Whoa, lots of resources. Yeah, we need to start working down this. Okay, so if we want to go to the final reform, we probably want to get this and then democracy in Prussia. Let's start with the political power, because that's going to be better. I don't think the national unity does a lot for me at the moment, but eventually it will. New research. It is August of 1938. Military police. Don't think we need logistics. None of that. Working on that doctrine already. Battlefield support doctrine? Yes. Let's start working on some more doctrines. All right, so we're actually going to kind of tie up a lot of our research on doctrines that will take forever, but it's something. The Russian Empire is attacking Mongolia. Well, as long as they're not attacking Mitteleuropa, you can do what you want. Russian Empire, have fun with that. Enjoy your new Tsar. All right, so we're actually getting a fair amount of oil. Let's get a little bit more. There we go. Make sure we have plenty of it to go around. Serbia took all of Bulgaria. They are gone. All right. Hey, Bulgaria, we offered to defend you, but then you got caught. Oh, my God. Hi. Then you got cocky. Hi, Danubian Federation. What is up? Austria-Hungary. You also ate, it looks like, the Czech Republic. Well, now. Hi. We should be friends. You are social democrats. Interesting? Very interesting. Huh. I wonder if that's going to be a problem for me or not. Or maybe we can have some options to ally up. I mean, I would think that the Germans and the Austrians can be pretty good friends, right? That would just make sense. But maybe not. We like each other for the time being. Our opinion isn't that great, but they like us quite a bit. That said, your national unity is also apparently very low to political instability. Ironically, if we found an excuse to try and kill you, we probably could take almost all of you over very easily. Very easily. But we'll see. Actually, the closer we get to 75 world tension, the sooner I can start, like, just conquering nations on a whim. If I felt like doing something like that, I might just take over Denmark and Sweden and all of Scandinavia. That could be fun. I don't know. It's a thought. Huh. How are we doing as far as our construction projects? Pretty good. Guns from Middle Africa. All right. A bit more added to the stockpile. So you have 4 lines of factories being built right now, which is not half bad. 21 coming from trade at the moment. That's pretty good. Can modify the government again. Can't change anything as far as conscription if we're not at war, so that's not an option for us. We could go for some industrial stuff, though. Construction speed for factories seems really good. Can't do that. What's the difference between these? Military and civilian and industrial research time. Well, this one's just straight up better. It's got better research time and does the same thing. Synthetic resources, no. Electronics, this is just research, no. Let's go for this. Let's build factories faster. And we can research our industry a little bit faster as well. That also seems pretty good. I am A-okay with that. Still have 500,000 manpower. We'll definitely want to store up some political power if I am planning to go to war relatively soon. Because we'll want to change up our conscription laws and get a lot more. Japan announces their ambitions. Of course they do. We are actually caught up on tanks finally. Good. So it's just the support equipment. Now is the time to start training some new panzers. So let's add a few of those. We will place them here, I guess, and add them to this line so we can crush the Netherlands very quickly. All seems good. Okay. Now what? Is there anything else for me to do? Well, world tension went up because Japan announced their ambitions. They want to take over stuff. Oh, we can do things now. So I could try justifying a war goal, but we'd have to fight Serbia and Greece if we did that. What about you, though? Who are you allied to? Nobody. Interesting. It's a thought. What if I did try to kill them with 15% national unity? We could crush them quickly, right? And they have no friends. It is really, really tempting. What kind of resources you got? Well, you got a bit. You got a few things that I kind of covet. Oh, yeah. I mean, yeah, I could. Yeah. He's trying to stabilize the country right now. How long would it take me to justify a war goal to conquer, I don't know, something? 150 days. How long is this going to be? I don't know. It's going to be done pretty soon. He's probably going to get a lot more national unity. Can we see any details about your army? 38 to 57. Quite a few factories. A few planes. Lots of manpower. As opposed to my 103. We could win that. Oh, we could win that big time. Oh. Oh. I am really tempted to say let's do proper Mitteleuropa and just take all of this and add it to the German Empire. Austria, Hungary, and everything else. Ooh. Denmark would be an easier target, but they don't have much. He who is bold wins. I think we go for it. I am going to add all of you to this front line here, and then we're going to leave behind a few here and a few more here. There you go. Everyone redeploy. Let's get some political power and see if we can justify our war goal right here. I need a little bit more political power first, but let's just see what we can do. This is a really mean-spirited thing to do. But if it works, it works. Let's see. I'd like to have a bit of decryption, please. That seems pretty good. We'll get encryption after that. If I can make a march to Vienna quickly. Oh, that would be good. That would be really good. All right, we're going to try to form a war goal. It's going to take 150 days to do this. He's definitely going to stabilize the country first. My question is he going to stabilize the country up to, like, 80% national unity and make this really painful, or is this all going to fall apart real quick? That's my question. Let's delete this front line. Oops. Here. And create a new one along here. And we'll take a few more troops. Add you to this. All of you join here. There you go. We'll attack them from two different sides. Yeah, that seems pretty good. I don't know. This is a bit risky, because now I'm leaving myself real vulnerable against the French. But, if it freaking works, we'll be way, way more powerful. All right, we finished that. We could finalize centralization and then get the consumer goods reduction, which I think is far better than the daily political power gain. So let's do that. Troops in position. They're getting there. There we go. Good, good, good. So we're going to create an offensive line mostly to distract them along this mountain range. And then for you, I want to create an offensive line to try and get this. Nice little concave here. We should be able to push pretty hard against Prague all the way down to Vienna. And I think that will work. Budapest is worth a lot of victory points as well. Several important capitals, but maybe we can make this work. All right, Brazil has annexed these national populists, so they're gone. Good. I wouldn't mind being friends with Brazil. Brazil's going to be pretty strong. They're not feeling very confident about this, surprisingly. Do you have like 1 million frickin' forts? Is that what's going on here? A little concerned about that. Maybe you do. Do you have 1 million frickin' forts? Really hope not. This is due to finish in March of 1939, so it's going to be a little while. We won't be able to do it in this video. I will have a chance to rethink my actions over the weekend and maybe change course by next week. But for now, since France isn't making an aggressive move yet, let's just see what we can do. Maybe we can beat them. Signal company's done. Good. That means I can start working on the encryption. There we go. Aha! The Austrians shall never know what's coming after them. They can't read any of my letters. They don't know. Oh boy. This is a very bold play, I think. I don't care about naval bombers. I really don't know why it keeps offering me that. Okay, we still need a lot more of this, and we're going to need a lot more tanks, apparently. So we'll go ahead and start doing that. The Empire of Japan has declared war against the Russian Empire. That seems like it's going to be a little bit lopsided to me. But, okay. Sure, Japan. Distract the Russians. Aren't Russia and Japan Oh, the Kingdom of Serbia just declared war on them, too. I am not the only one who has this idea, apparently, and they're only up to 35% right now. Interesting. So if they're fighting Serbia already, this is going to be a freaking cakewalk. I can definitely take a lot of land from them. May have to fight Serbia eventually as well. Try to get all this entire area of Europe back under control. Might be worth it. Might be worth it. How are we doing on political power? Okay, still doing fine there. Could try to justify something on Denmark real quick. Not sure if that's worth it. 3 factories? Do you have any resources I care about? Not really. Denmark's small game at this point. I don't think it's worth it. No, definitely worth just focusing all my effort on taking these guys down. Denmark's like an easier thing to do another time. Unser Kampf, the movie. Following the widespread popularity of the best-selling series produced by whatever this is, film director Wunderkind Lenny resolved to turn the material into a movie based on the accounts given. Unser Kampf boasts the highest production values hitherto seen, made possible by state investments into the Babelsberg studios, and offers a frighteningly real depiction of the war. Starring Heinz Rühmann, Hans Albers, and Theodor Loos, the story focuses on the heroism and dedication of the small people in the Weltkrieg, such as the valiant Corporal Adolf Hitler, who sacrificed everything for his Kaiser and the Reich. Did he die in the war? I'm really curious on that now. Good lord, this is funny. All right, what else do we want? Artillery manufacturing and stuff could be really good. I'd love to have that extra softs and heart attack. That's actually really solid. These are some great companies. Motorized, cheaper motorized? Yeah. Motorized research and better speed and hardness. Tanks. Light tanks. Soft attack, max speed, and breakthrough. We should be able to do 2 of these, right? I think I'm going to go for the artillery to start, but eventually we're going to want to go for a light tank manufacturer. Or maybe medium. I don't know. By 1939, we may very well decide that we want to switch over to medium tanks and start gradually adding that into our divisions. Maybe. I'm not quite sure yet. Yeah, the Danubian Federation is completely falling apart before Serbia right now, which is not what I would have expected, but that's what's happening. Somebody asks for a visa. Let him go to America? Yeah, let him go wild in America. Speaking of which, how's America doing? The Union State's holding some of their own now. But the United States is definitely done for. Looks like the Serbians... No, wait. Yeah, they called in Romania as well. Oh. Yeah, they're getting pushed on several fronts. This is definitely our opportunity to kill them. Low manpower, you say? Because I have less than 500,000? Oh no, I'm so sorry. It's gonna be fine, it's gonna be fine. I have to end this video here though. So on Monday, what I'm gonna try to do is take these guys on while they're still weak with low national unity, beat the crud out of them, and take a load of land. When that's done, maybe I do fight Romania, Serbia, and Greece and finish all this off too. And then I can focus all my efforts against France. Maybe. We'll see what happens. Let me know what you guys think. I'm very curious if that's going to work. Be sure to hit that like button if you did enjoy the video. Hit subscribe if you haven't already and notify. And of course, leave that comment as I requested. My name is Pravus and I will see you guys next time.